Okay, y'all, things have changed. So this isn't gonna work. We can obviously see my touch-ups. So I went out and bought this. I've had the sander, but we've got the automotive primer. I couldn't find white, so I took what they had. I have 120 grit and then 220 grit. I'm gonna sand down. Oh, and it was $20.25. I have this body putty from a different touch-up kit, one that I use for my truck, but I'm gonna sand these down and see if I can get them looking a little better before because they have like rust in them, and I want to sand it down so there's no rust. I think I need some rust, what do you call it, rust treatment, but I don't have that, so we're gonna skip that. And that's probably what happened on those spots there. I think I'm gonna skip that step, but we're gonna get all the rust off. So hopefully that helps us and doesn't hinder us. So I'm gonna get started on sanding, and I've got all the plastic put up because I don't want it going. My furnace is in here, so I don't want it blowing in there. I'm gonna tape that up and, you know, section it off a little bit better. I also have a shop vac. I'm gonna hook this up to a shop vac and have it going while I'm sanding. So, all right, I'm gonna get sanding and I'll let you see some of the footage. Okay, so we have to clean everything before we start sanding and whatnot. So I didn't take off the windshield wiper fluid nozzles, I guess. I didn't take those off. I just taped them. But because I don't want to take the insulation down and then not be able to get it back up and make it look good. So we're gonna clean it, and then we're gonna clay bar it, because we're not gonna sand all the way up there. We're going to primer. We'll probably spray from the middle down, but we'll clear the whole thing. So we just want to get this looking shiny and good again, and we're gonna try, hopefully, make our transition line pristine. If we clear it all together, I don't think we'll have a transition line. I just need this to look new and get it cleared, get it looking good. All right, let's get started. I don't know if this is really necessary, but this is what I think I need to do for that top layer, because we're gonna use some of the clear coat. I'm just gonna scuff that. I don't know, I'm just doing it just in case. Okay, and just like that, it is all smooth. I'm not gonna do this because this is all getting sanded down. When we feather our clear coat in, it should help us out a little bit. So we're gonna let this dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna get sanded. Okay, y'all, this is where we're at right now. We've got everything pretty much sanded. I have to sand in here just a little bit better. I'm gonna get my palm sander out. There's a couple spots, see, like right there. I just don't like that. We need it to really be scuffed up before we... Sorry, I had my mic away. We just need it really scuffed up before I can start laying down some primer. I don't think I'm going to primer the whole thing, but I might have to, just to keep it uniform. We have to see about this over here. We might need some filler primer. It's coming. I'm going to spray the primer that I do have. Hope it's not a mistake, but I'm going to spray that, and we'll see what it does. But it's coming along pretty good. There's like little pieces of rust, little rust in there still. I think I need to go get some rust, I forget what it's called, treatment inhibitor, I don't remember, but I'm gonna go get it and spray it on there, see what it does. All right. Okay, so before we go starting doing Bondo and everything, we're just gonna hit it with the, I went and got Bondo and filler primer. So we're gonna hit it with the filler primer. We'll do 2 coats, just like a section right here, just to see how it feels. And if it feels good, then we're not gonna use the Bondo. So here we go. Oh, I forgot to turn the fan on and have my respirator on. Okay, so I have my fan going, got my mask. I'm gonna start spraying again. So you see this spot, I'm gonna try to hit this again. It's been about 15 minutes, so hopefully it covers it better. Let's do some more painting. Okay, I can't go too high because I only clean with alcohol from here down. So I'm gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna clean that with alcohol again. So, okay, y'all, I'm sorry about the fan noise, but you can't really tell. It hit everything. Like, it hit all of it. I can't even, but I'm gonna do a couple passes, and you can see a couple here and there, but I might go back and hit them just because we're doing so much that like, let me count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's maybe 10 spots on here. I'm probably gonna hit them. Honestly, y'all, I decided not to. This looks a ton better. I mean, I can't even express. It's like night and day. I'm very optimistic about what's about to happen to this hood and the bumper. I think it's gonna just make this car great. I didn't sand. I think you can see it where it's kind of shiny. Like right here, there's a little bit in here. I'm gonna sand that real quick and then put some alcohol. I'm gonna sand that and then wash it and put alcohol on it and then finish my spots for primer. I'm gonna use the high build primer here, and then I have some regular primer, automotive primer, that I'm gonna use here. So let's go. Okay, I just sprayed it down with glass cleaner again. We're gonna wipe it off. I've probably used 20 of these red rags. My wife is gonna kill me because I'm putting them in the washer. But that's okay. We're gonna clean it and we're gonna filler prime these spots. We're just gonna spray it real quick, and our paint should be here tomorrow. And it was for the it's for the bumper, but I mean, we can go ahead and use it for this. We're just gonna get more. I have to get that gun, the gun that you put on top of the spray can, because I'm not, yeah, it's already going to be terrible because it's a spray can. I just I'd rather not deal with that. Where's this? There it is. This turned out to be a pretty cool project. If anyone wants some creative therapy, I advise getting you a car that needs a little love and fixing it up. If I can't sell it for what I want, I will have a really nice Camry, or a Camry that I will drive, because the interior is immaculate. I really want a Toyota Highlander, but if you've seen the price tags on those, you understand why there's not one here. One that's all rusted out is like $8,000, you know. I showed my wife that today and she was just like, what? I was like, the motors, you know, it's the good build quality. Fun fact, this Camry was built in Kentucky. So whenever I got the canister for the windshield wiper, they're like, is it Japan or North America? I was like, North America. So I just so happened to have, there's still dust. I just so happened to have a picture of the VIN number on the inside of the door. Yeah, I did not know they made these in Kentucky. America, Toyota. Yeah, so there's like, I should have sanded these little spots down, but I scuffed over them, and we're gonna hit it with the filler primer. All right, I'm gonna let that dry for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna show me just spraying all the, oh, I touched it, all the bare metal. Okay. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm excited. I went all through town and they could only find 2 cans of the super white. This is the super white 040 for this color code for this Toyota. There was only 2 cans. I went to 3 different auto parts stores. Also, I've got this spray gun, or I guess spray handle. I mean, there's no way I'm holding this. I didn't even try this out yet, but it clamps down like that. Yeah, and look. So, oh well. But yeah, so I have to wet sand. This jobby. And then after I wet sand, I'm going to clean it down with alcohol. I'm going to wet sand with the 25. I know I need more. I know I need a tougher grit, but that's what I have. And I feel, I did a little bit last night. I should not have sanded this last night, but I did anyways. I thought it was going to mess it up. It did not mess it up. There's still some imperfections, but I feel like with that paint and then when I clear coat and buff, I think it's gonna be fine. From what it was to what it is now, this car, I have high hopes for this hood. I'm only gonna spray the color. I'm not spraying clear coat until I do the bumper. So I'm gonna get to wet sanding. Okay, this is me hitting it with the alcohol. I just did that side. I know y'all don't need to see everything. I might have to redo this tape. I better redo that tape. Okay, y'all. Got my PPE. I did the alcohol and I let it dry for like 15 minutes, so it's ready to spray. I'm not gonna waste any time. I got my can. I'm gonna put my PPE on, and we're gonna spray. Okay guys, that was a tack coat. I think we did really good right here. Now that I've sprayed it, I can see swirl marks from my sander. The next coat, we're gonna cut the middle, and then we're gonna go this way. I should have had a stronger grit sandpaper. We're here now. This is what we have to work with. I'm gonna let this dry for 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go again. Okay, we got good news and we got bad news. Good news is the paint laid down pretty good. There wasn't no big drops or no crazy runs. That was 2 cans. I think I need 3 more cans to paint this properly. That's okay, because I got some more coming. I see some imperfections. Like, I can see where the sander got away from me. Like, it's kind of deep. You can kind of see it, but I think it'll be fine for what it is. We'll get 3 more cans on it, and we'll see what she does. It looks better than what it was, that's for sure. So, all right, I think that's it for tonight. I have a little more paint, but I'm not going to show me spraying that. Okay, y'all, so this is the kind of the good news and bad news part. This is coming out really good. But that paint, I need a sprayer. As big as this hood is, it deserves a good paint job. In saying that, I can't bring that back. I can't send that back because I don't have a good enough reason. And I'm not going to lie saying that it was a defective or anything. It's just not right. So I'm going to spray with it. It's not going to be enough. I know that. But I bought an airless gun that I've watched people spray whole cars, and it looks kind of good. That's what they say. On the camera, it looks great. But they're professionals, and they spray with it, and it looks good. It's good enough for this Camry, So I'm going to mask up, and I'm going to spray those 2 cans because I can't return them. And hopefully this hood looks better. If not, I have bought, I think, a gallon from Eastwood, pre-mixed, and the airless sprayer is a Haichika. Y'all can look it up. It has great reviews. Find the Triggerman YouTube channel. Shout out to him because I saw the Haichika on his YouTube, and I bought it, and I bought the pre-mixed Eastwood because Ultimate Rebuilds. Check them out. I watch a lot of them as well. The guy out of Florida, I forget his name, but anyway, shout out to him too. I'm going to lay down this paint, and if it looks good, then I won't paint it again. I'll just go get some clear and clear it. But I'm going to use my gun. I'm not going to buy anything else but for that gun. So, here we go. Okay, we're back. We're going to clean this up. We're going to get it cleaned, and then we're going to spray some more paint on it. Yeah, it's a shame they won't take back the... Man. Yeah, it's a shame they won't take back the paint, but I'm not going to lie about it. Cleaning it with alcohol. So, but, the guy I bought this from, he bought it when it had 160,000 miles. He didn't tell me what he paid for it. I didn't ask, but it was his dad's car, and his dad's an older gentleman. I think his dad's probably like my dad's age, probably 60s. But then he drove it. He's a really nice guy. He was a soccer coach. Oh, man. Baseball. I want to say baseball. But great people, really great to work with. If you're watching, thank you for bringing her back to life. Yeah, rode smooth down the road. Man, great guy. Worked with me on the price. I told him what I was doing with it. Like, these cars will run forever. I did notice that I don't have any data on the timing belt. I don't know when the timing belt was serviced. I know these Hondas, not this Toyota. This Toyota has to, we're gonna let that dry for a little bit, but this Toyota, the timing belts, you have to change the timing belts. That's all that I know. I mean, I've watched a couple YouTubes on it, but no expert. So, make our ventilation system. So, go like this. We put the fan right here. I know, I'm supposed to have a filter. I don't have one. Maybe I could use a towel. Maybe I could put a couple towels right there. That's what I'll do. Got a filter right here. Me personally, you know, it doesn't really bother me, but I know some people it bothers them. I guess it's good for my neighbors, huh? Our $125 paint job has turned into like $185. All right, so we're gonna get the heater close because that's pulling the heat out. We want to keep as much heat in here as we can, and also get the fumes out. So I'm gonna heat up the can a little bit. All right, guys, we have to let this flash off for 10-15 minutes. Probably gonna give it 10 minutes and then hit it again. Can number 2. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hello. Okay. So my wife never comes out here. She just yelled at me through the window, scared the crap out of me. Hopefully y'all got to see that, witness that. That's another 2 cans. Maybe it looks good. It's probably not great, but I can still see gray in it. A little bit. It looks a lot better. But I definitely would not clear over that. At least needs another can. At least. But possibly going to wet sand it. And when that gun comes in, I'll hit it again. I'm going to put some pictures up here, around here. Of the gun and the paint that's coming in. I don't know about the clear. I think I'm just going to go to AutoZone and get the clear. It's like $40 for a liter. I think a liter would be enough. Actually, I have no idea. We're learning together. So I hope y'all like this. I think I'm going to send this one out. And then in the next video, I'll have the bumper on and we'll get that prepped and ready for paint. And actually, there's a little nick in the back bumper. I think I might spray the back bumper. I'm not sure yet, but stick around and find out. We're gonna get this thing cleaned up and sold for $3K.